All right, we welcome you all into today's broadcast of Lysander Youth Hockey on KSM Productions. Today, it is the Lysander Lightning and the Valley Eagles, the third matchup of the year between the two. The Lysander and Valley have split the season series so far. Now, we will have a look at today's pregame rundown. Beginning off today, Lysander are looking to bounce back. They lost big to Rochester last weekend, looking to bounce back from that loss before they head to Lake Placid next weekend. Next up, I mentioned this earlier, Valley splits the season series so far with Lysander losing at Onondaga Nation Arena the first time they took each other on, then winning their second home game. And then yesterday at the Syracuse Crunch game that this Lysander team went to, I asked Coach Luckenbach for a message, and he responded with a simple skate hard. So that is his message going into this game. Now we will head back to the live game screen for a second. Now it's time to look at today's details. So first off, we have the Lysander roster, and I'm now noticing that it's off center, so I will fix that before the next broadcast. Anyways, here's a look at the Valley roster. Head coach is Derek Hawkins. And I'm not really sure why the Valley logo looks like that, but that'll be something to figure out for future me. Anyways, now we will go back and have a look at our... There it is. Was missing the button. So here's, as of January 24th, our Snowbelt standings. Cortland still on top of the pack, 13-0-1. Cortland did lose to Lysander a couple weeks back, but that game did not count in terms of Snowbelt standings. Lysander behind them in second place with 18 points. Camillus behind them with 16 points. Valley with 14. Southern Tier Binghamton with 8. Scan with 8. Auburn with 2. And Oswego with a mere 1 point. Well, with that should bring us just into our game. Lysander is in their blue, and Valley is in their white today. Valley and Lysander is their third meeting of the year. Mentioned this a couple times. They've split the season series so far 1-1. Lysander will start this game shooting from right to left, and Valley will start from left to right. And we do apologize for this black net that is here at Lysander. It goes 360 degrees around Three Rivers Athletic Complex. So there's really no place where this net is not there, but we will try to survive. Just waiting for the teams. Teams should be ready now. And we are ready here. On the opening face-off, it is number 22, Drew Hawkins, matched up against number 82, Karsten Heffron. I'm pretty sure you probably just heard my Uncle Hank up there yelling, "Go Heffron!" Karsten Heffron, my little brother. And this game is underway. Immediately, Lysander will fire this in for an icing. Or they will not fire this in for the icing. Never mind. Here's Leah Morin behind her own net. Morin will make the pass over to John Marafa. Marafa's pass is intercepted by Cristiano Bona. Bona will try to take it up. Marafa tries to pick it up again. And Valley attempting to break into the offensive zone. They're not going to be able to get it there. But this time, they still won't get it. Now it's in the offensive zone. Marafa will dump this one in deep. They'll wrap around the corner, and Greer Howard will fire this one up for the Lightning. Played at the point by Valley, and they will try to work this down low. A good stick there by Cristiano Bona to take that one away, and Bona will make his way up the ice. Bona makes the pass over to Howard. Howard in the offensive zone. Icing waved off. Howard battling for it. Now behind the net, it's picked up by Morin for the Lightning. It's taken away, though, and the shot fired towards the net there is stopped. Comes up to the point. Jace Anderson. Anderson waiting. He'll fire one, And that one was pretty hard. It had the speed for sure. It just missed the net wide. Cedric Baker in the practice jersey for Lysander today. And I'm not sure if he forgot his jersey or something like that, but that does tend to happen with youth hockey. It's picked up, and Valley will take this out the other way into the offensive zone. And that was Drew Hawkins that fires this on net, where it will be stopped and held by Dylan Budash. So Budash in goal for the Lightning. We are yet to see the Valley goaltender make their first stop of the day. Faceoff will come to the right of Budash. We are without our GoPros today due to some technical issues, so we're going to try to work around that. Faceoff taken and one forward by Spino, but it's immediately given away. And a shot got on net there, save made by Budash. I'm not sure who got the shot on goal. It comes out the other way. Now to the point, Valley will try to fire this one back in. It's picked up by Baker, and Baker will bring this into the offensive zone. He's around one. Baker to the outside, had it poked away. And a bunch of players will fall over each other. Valley will take possession of this. It comes up to Carson Heffron. Heffron tries to hit it through, and it's bounced off the wall. Luckenbauer fires this one back in. And now behind the net, this is Abe Goldberg. Goldberg makes the pass up, and it's taken by Jace Anderson, who loses it. And now Grace Coviello nearly had it. That was 28. Quinlan Ronan there with it. Now Valley still with it. This pass will get sent around behind the net. Here's Coviello. Her centering pass is a little off the mark, and Lysander will try to break this out of the zone, but Valley turning on the pressure early on, and shot there by Hawkins goes wide. Anderson will wrap it up out of the corner, and it's played by Heffron. Heffron trying to get in on this, but Valley is able to get enough players there, and they'll take this one back the other way. Here is Marafa from the outside. He'll fire this in, and it is stopped and held by Budash. So the third Valley shot on goal of the game. No shots so far for the Lightning. 8:59 left. Clock off by a couple seconds. Faceoff taken in by Spino. It's one to the outside. It gets fired in, and it goes over the net. Now a battle for this behind the net. Cristiano Bona will send this up looking for Jasper Skellett. Instead, it's intercepted at the point by Finn Burns. Burns will dump this back in. And Lysander trying to get it. I think Lysander has another player in a practice jersey. Trying to see what number that is. It's picked off. Here comes Howard. She'll dump this into the zone. And now Lysander going in on forecheck. And now I can see who's in goal. That is Dante Casanelli, who was at one point teammates with Carson Heffron when they both when Dante was dual roster with Valley in the Nats last year. And here comes Valley in. This is poked on goal. I think Lysander almost put it into their own net. That was Chris Coviello with the drive. Armbrest will fire this one back around. That's Cammy Boyle in the other practice jersey for the Lightning. And now it's picked up by Lysander. They'll clear this one all the way down and on goal, where Casanelli will grab it and hold with 7. And the clock never started. In the actual rink, the clock never started. I have 7:55 on my clock. We'll see what they correct it to here in the rink. And I guess they're just not gonna... Okay, so I guess they're just not going to reset it. It's blown dead for offside. So I guess this first period is going to be 13 minutes. Face-off taken by Karsten Heffron. He will try to win it forward, but Valley is going to be able to take over. Battle for this in front of the Valley bench. And Valley almost able to take it out. They are able to pick it up off the turnover. Now the Lysander forecheck will try to go to work. This is fired off the wall. Comes up to Luckenbauer at the point. She'll fire this back in. And Baker on the wall tried to get possession of it. Was unable to take it. They continue the battle for this. And here comes Valley trying to break out of their own zone. This is fired up to the point where it goes into the legs of Hawthorne, and it's blocked by Anderson. Anderson still trying to fight to hold it in. He's able to, and this is chipped out of the zone, and now an opportunity tried to develop for Valley, but it'll be fired back in and become offside. So with 8:03 left in the period. Technically 7:03, but you know, the clock never started. So far, Valley with the majority of shots on goal, but Lysander has spent more time in the Valley offensive zone. Here come the Eagles breaking out into the Lysander end, but they're unable to get far as the Lightning will battle for this on the wall. Vona still with it. He'll make a good stop move and fire it up the boards where it's broken up, and now Cami Boyle with it for the Lightning. She'll battle for this on the wall. Boyle will rim this around, and it's picked up by Jasper Skellett. Skellett makes a move. He will... I don't think that Skellett would clear that out, but now a battle for this. That's Rocco Spino on the battle. It's taken away by Valley, and they will take this out of the zone. Here's Vona. Vona turning, looking, and that pass is going to be caught, but Valley will fire this right back in the offensive zone. They're going to get an opportunity of it. Cutting to the middle, the shot save made by Budash, and he will hold. That was number 7. Oh, we get a penalty. So Jace Anderson's going to go to the box here. I believe it's for the... Actually, is it Jace Anderson? It is not. It's Cristiano Vona. I saw Anderson standing over the kid who was down, and I figured it must have been him. So, but Cristiano Vona's going to get a cross check. Anyways, that was John Bareffa with the shot on goal for Valley. And the first power play of this game going to go to the Eagles. Face-off taken, and Heffron will win this back. Fired up the boards and takes an unpredictable bounce. These Three Rivers Athletic Complex boards like to take weird bounces. I'm speaking from personal experience. Now, Heffron, if he can pick this up, he might have an opportunity, but the puck will get lost, and it's dumped into the zone. This is fired around, and here is Ronan. Ronan with it. She will pass this up. It gets deflected away. Baker tries to fire this one up, and his pass intended for Heffron goes between Heffron's legs, so we're down to 10 seconds left on the Lysander penalty. And for some reason, there's 2 penalties on the scoreboard. I'm not really sure why. But anyways, Heffron will try to dump this back in. It's picked up by Valley. They'll try to clear this out. Baker battling for this. 1 second left. Penalty is over, and the Lysander penalty kill is 1 for 1. This will get fired in. Here's Hawthorne. Hawthorne will chip this by, and then they'll make it down into the Lysander, or the Valley zone. Before Valley will take this one right back, and they'll skate this up the ice. It's Hawkins from the outside. Hawkins centering pass. It actually ended up becoming a shot, but it was stopped by Budash. He will hold. So with 5:32 left in the period, we will get a face-off. Face-off taken and won. Howard hits this up the wall. Here's Spino on it. Spino lost control, but centering, or I think Spino was going towards where he thought the puck would go. But Valley was able to get a shot on goal. That was John Maraffa with the shot, and it is still 0-0. Shots on goal, 6-1 in favor of Valley. The music here is really loud. I'm hoping you all can hear me over that. Anyways, this is picked up by Hawthorne. Hawthorne will walk into the neutral zone. He'll bring it into the offensive zone. Cole Hawthorne from the outside. He's still got the puck. Hawthorne behind the net. He will think about it. Hawthorne still with the puck. And he'll eventually elect to shoot, and the shot goes wide. Now a battle for this on the wall down low. And this will make it out of the zone for Valley. Boyle will make the pass up. And this is deflected into the offensive zone, so no icing on the play. That's Leah Morin down on the puck for Valley. Now Valley's going to get a one-on-one opportunity here. It's John Maraffa. Maraffa from the outside. He'll shoot. And it goes wide. Now Cami Boyle picks it up for Lysander. Her pass nearly given away. And Lysander will bring us in the off. Already tried to, and Bona had it poked away. I spoke too soon. Bona already with a penalty on the day. This is chipped up the ice, and Valley will fire this one in deep. It'll bounce wide. Anderson behind the net. Anderson will survey his options and let it go high glass. It comes right to the point. Shot comes in, and it took the deflection wide. Now, Ronan trying to battle for this. She was knocked over. And Cedric Baker will make the pass up. Here's Spino. Spino into the offensive zone. He'll make the pass over to the middle. Scalette will dump this one deep into the zone. Valley will take possession of it. Griffin Hunt will elect to rim this one around, intended for Ronan. Ronan picks this up. But Baker is able to temporarily stop it, but this will pop out of the zone where Jace Anderson is waiting. Anderson makes the pass up and intended for Heffron. He deflected it instead. Heffron picks it up off of the Ice Monster, and the Ice Monster is going to claim him as a victim too. This will get fired back in. And here's Heffron with it. He lost possession. Heffron with it again. He'll look, centering pass, and we're going to get and it looks like we have an injured Valley player. So with 2:58 left in the first period, we will get a whistle. So the score of this game still 0-0 out here in the first period. Shots on goal 6-1 in favor of Valley. It looks like our players able to get back up. And the logo, the KSN logo, did not want to appear the first time I pressed the button, so that time it wanted to work. So Lysander off of all this will get an offensive zone face-off. Karsten Heffron versus Drew Hawkins. That's how they started the game. Draw one by Heffron. Skelet's shot is blocked, and it's picked up by Valley, who will try to bring this out of the zone. It's fired in, and Lysander are able to get back on sides. Here's Morin. Makes a back pass, and it's picked up by Hawkins, who ends up giving it away, but Valley able to take this right back. Now to the offensive zone, it's Marafa. Marafa from the outside. He will shoot, and it will go across the net and wide. Heffron will bit deep in his own zone. He'll make the short pass up to Skelet, who makes the pass up to Baker. Cedric Baker in the practice jersey brings it into the offensive zone. Baker gets around the defender. He'll shoot, and it will go. And I think we have a penalty, but Dante Casanelli with the save, but and no, we don't have penalty. It's just the puck was played with a high stick. So faceoff will come back into the Lysander zone with 2:11 left to play in the period. Faceoff taken, and it's chipped up, and here comes Hawthorne. He'll clear this one out with authority. This will make it all the way down, and it's. They'll wave the icing. Good hustle by Greer Howard to cancel that icing. Now, Howard trying to find it. It's stuck under somebody back there. And Valley's able to break this to the outside. Up to the point. Vona shooting. It's a flipper. Shot save made. Rebound. And Casanelli got that one as well. So Lysander a two-shot sequence. Casanelli able to stop both of them. And now Lysander trying to take possession of it again. This will get passed up, and it's intercepted by Valley, who will dump this back in. Bona will survey his options. He'll lose the puck in his feet, then he'll regain it, and it's poked away. Hawthorne trying to get this out of the zone. He's going to be able to, and Valley will, with 1:12 left, have to reset. Nearly picked off. And they're able to get it that time. Here's Spino into the offensive zone. Spino cutting. Spino, a good pass to Hawthorne. Hawthorne's shot is stopped by Dante Casanelli. And now the centering pass comes up. Bona with a shot. Thing it gets deflected by Hawthorne and goes wide. Now a centering pass, and it's stopped by Castanelli. So, shots on goal now 6-6. Dante Castanelli able to stop multiple good chances there. And he's been a key part of the Valley game so far. Heffron on the draw, matched up against Drew Hawkins. And both officials speaking about something. Heffron takes it. Sklet fires this on net. And it's stopped and held by Castanelli. So Lysander will get their 7th shot. Faceoff will come to the right, and that's hit directly on net by Skellett. And Castanelli smothers that one. So shots on goal now 8-6 in favor of Lysander. Still no goal scored in this game. Heffron on the draw. He'll take it, and it's battled for. Valley's going to win it though, and this will get fired down the ice. 40 seconds remaining. Or down to 30 seconds. This will become an icing. So faceoff will come back to the Valley zone. 28.4 left here in the first period. Heffron matched up against Hawkins. It's won by Heffron. Skellett gave it to Luckenbaugh. The pass comes over to Anderson. Anderson, a hard shot, gets blocked on the way in. Now 20 seconds left. Anderson fires again, and that one will go wide. Baker behind the net trying to set something up, but Valley is able to get it. Heffron tried something there, and that one was stopped by Castanelli. He tried to sneak a little wraparound play. This will get fired in and deflected, so with 1 second left, that will be it for the first period. Lysander 0, Valley 0. Shots on goal, Lysander 9, Valley 6. So we will be back in a moment. All right, we welcome you back to the second period of play here at Three Rivers Athletic Complex. Second period underway, face-off taken and won by Spino. It's a quick pass up, and here is Greer Howard. Howard shooting one, it'll go across the crease and wide. Might have taken a deflection on the way in. It's battled for on the wall there, somewhere in there, and Valley will take it out. This is Dominic Armbrust. Armbrust able to get through two. Armbrust will try to center. It got blocked somewhere in there. And Boyle will make the pass up, and it'll make its way out of the zone. 11:32 left in the first period. This will get fired. Up, Bona puts it off the wall. And it's put back to the center. This will get dumped in very quickly, and so we will get another icing with 11:18 to go. Easton Anderson, Jace Anderson's brother, just came by with some chicken nuggets. He let me steal one. Very delicious, and thank you. Face-off taken and one back to the point. This will get fired in. And bonus shot almost was able to get another one there. And Baker will hit this one forward. And Scarlett able to bring this in. I thought that was going to get blown up for offside. That's why I went quiet for a second. This comes up to the point. Vona takes control. Vona will make the pass over. And it's a little bouncy, but Lysander able to control it. And it's brought to offensive zone by Baker. Baker trying to get this through. And Valley picks it up, and they will clear it right back out. And it appears like my clock has not started, so we will attempt to fix that. Now it's going. There we go. Valley will bring this in the offensive zone. This will come all the way in, and that's sticked aside by excuse me there. Here's Vona in the offensive zone. Heffron barely able to stay inside. Vona from the outside, he'll shoot one, and a save made by Castanelli. So that's Lysander's 10th shot of the game. This will get dumped in, it gets blocked, and picked up by Spino. He'll dump this into the zone. Now a centering pass gets deflected away. Spino turning in the shot, got blocked on the way in. Now looking back from the point, it's a high floater, and a high stick infraction was coming there, and Dante Castanelli with the save. Lysander another 3-shot sequence, and this faceoff will go to the right of Castanelli. Faceoff was taken and won by the Lightning. Here's Spino from the outside. He'll dump this one in deep. Lysander nearing double the shots of Valley. This comes up to the point. Lookenbaugh fires it in. This one not as much of a rainbow shot, but it's picked up and cleared out the other way. Here comes Valley. They'll break into the offensive zone now. It's Abe Goldberg. Goldberg from the outside. It's poked away by Lookenbaugh at the last second, and she's tripped by Jay Sanderson. But Lysander is able to have a winger there to temporarily take control of it. But here's Hawkins. Hawkins will flick it by one. Hawkins able to control it back to the middle. And Lysander takes possession again. This is put around the outside. Lysander still unable to get it out. This time they're going to be able to, and it's Jay Sanderson who will lead the rest for the Lightning. Anderson in the offensive zone. He'll cut to the outside. That's good defensive play there by Abe Goldberg to body him off the puck. Lookenbaugh fired this back in. It's offside. So with 8:18 left, faceoff will come outside the zone. Now behind the net, here's Baker, a wraparound try. It was stopped and held. Dante Castanelli with another save there, and another good opportunity for the Lightning. Here's Skelett. He fires this back in, it gets blocked away, and Valley will clear this out. There it comes up, and it's picked up by Valley, who will fire this back in. Here's Vona. Vona will move it into the offensive zone. Vona will cut to the middle, and it's taken away by the by Valley. Still no goals in this game. Skelett now, he'll shoot one on that save made by Castanelli. He'll hold, and that's shot number 15 for the Lightning. Now Baker walks in. He stopped on the first try, stopped on the second one too. Dante Castanelli with 2 great saves. And here comes Valley up into the offensive zone. This will get fired in, and a save made, and it's held by Budash. So that's Valley's 8th shot of the game. Face off to the left of Budash. It is taken and won by Valley. Comes up to the point, this gets fired in. Now behind the net, here's Grace Covello. Covello centering pass, and it's stopped and held by Budash. John Marafa there on the shot. He is stopped by Budash, who hasn't really faced that many high danger chances in a while now. This will get dumped in by Valley. And picked up by the Lightning. And here comes Hawthorne, who tried to bring that forward. It's taken away by Valley, and they will carry this into the offensive zone. This gets fired in, it'll trickle wide. Battle for this on the wall. This will get sent around. Howard fires this up to the point, it'll get dumped right back in. And here is Grace Coviello. Coviello looking for the centering pass. She still has it in her feet, and Lysander finally able to take this one away. Here's Rocco Spino. Spino to the offensive zone. He'll cut to the outside. Spino stops. And it's center back to the middle. Anderson will shoot, and he shot it over the conglomerate of players who fell over each other and over the net. This will get cleared back out up to the point where nobody is there. Lysander looks like they were looking to change defenders. Buckenbauer will fire this up. It's just out of reach, and it will become an icing against the Lightning with 5:39 to go. Still no goals in this game. Not that many high danger chances on either side. Goalies Dylan Budash and Dante Castanelli have dominated so far. Karsten Heffron on the draw, matched up against Hawkins. Hawkins wins it. It's passed back to the point. Fired in, gets deflected somewhere in there, and it'll bounce wide. The initial shot there took a really high deflection, actually. Heffron picks this up, and he'll make the pass over to Jasper Skellett. Skellett trying to go to the outside. Skellett cutting. He'll cut to the middle. He still has the puck. He'll shoot it, and it's right into the glove of Castanelli. So shot on goal number 18 for the Lightning in this game. Face-off taken, and it's fired in wide. They're trying to take control. This will get fired down the ice. And it will not become an icing. Vona with it now behind his own net. And a centering pass there is intercepted by Baker. Baker will bring this into the offensive zone. He'll make the cut to the middle, but the shot got deflected away. Baker now behind it. Centering pass. Heffron was there, but he wasn't able to get a stick on it. Vona now the shot for the point. And it goes through and wide. And this will get passed all the way out. So Valley will be able to clear it. And it won't make it all the way down, so Lysander will have to reset. 4:20 left in the second period of play. Still no goals in this game. Here's Cristiano Vona. He'll carry it in. Vona still with it. He'll survey his options. He'll shoot one, and Castanelli's all over that. And that shot, goal 19 for Lysander on the day. Castanelli able to handle another one. The name of the game at this point for Lysander is they got to figure out how to beat the Valley goaltender. They haven't been able to do that so far, and they've had plenty of shots on goal and plenty of opportunities to do so. It's passed back to the point. It'll get fired in, blocked by number 25 Griffin Hunt. Now Hunt in battle for it with Cole Hawthorne. Hunt still looking for it. And we're going to get a penalty, and it will be on Griffin Hunt. So Lysander will go to their first power play of the game. It'll be a roughing call against Griffin Hunt. So just a minor. And so Lysander's first power play of this game. Only one of our power plays so far, and it was for Valley. They did not score on it, and Valley actually dominated the play most of the time. This gets passed over. Jace Anderson. Anderson walking, shooting one, and it got knocked down by a high stick, but Valley won't make a play, and it's save made by Castanelli. And it's dug out on the side. And it's current in the middle, another save by Castanelli, and he will hold this one. With 3:31 to play here in the second period. So Castanelli with two good stops early on in this power play. Lysander still trying to solve him. Face off taken by Espino, and he hit it towards the middle, where it was controlled by Valley. Howard, a good back pass, but it goes past Luckenbaugh and out of the zone. Here's Olivia Luckenbaugh. She'll make the pass up, and here comes Howard. She'll fire this one deep into the zone. Cole Hawthorne engaged in the chase with Liam Morin. Hawthorne won it. Centering pass to Spino. Spino's shot it wide. And now Spino's still digging at it. He's still digging at it, and it'll go around behind the net. Nobody from Valley went to it. Centering pass. Hawthorne lost control briefly. Anderson tries to fire it back in. It gets blocked. But Lysander able to keep it in. Now Howard wide open back door. Penalty has expired. They're unable to get the pass over. Anderson fires it in. It goes off of Hawthorne's leg. Save made. Rebound. Another save by Castanelli. A third stop, a fourth. And he will freeze this one up. 4 saves by Dante Castanelli. What a sequence. 4 or 5 high danger chances there right in front of the goal. Lysander not able to score any of them. Castanelli stops all four shots on goal he faces. Might have been more, I only saw 4. It actually rhymes. That wasn't even intentional. Look at that. Hepron on the draw. The power play has ended. Hepron wins it to the side. And now Vona from the point. Vona will elect to shoot it. It gets deflected wide. 2:35 left. Here's Hepron. Hepron gets it on his own. He'll score. And finally, we have a goal. Karsten Hepron able to turn around the defender. And I think it went over Castanelli's pad. It's 1-0 Lysander. I think it's a little too early to be playing that song, but we'll see. Karsten Hepron there on the goal with 2:25 left in the second period. Face off taken and won by Lysander. Lysander gonna look for another. Here comes Baker. He'll fire this one in. Valley taking control of it. If you're Valley, you're gonna wanna get a goal back quickly, not let Lysander develop too much momentum. And they are able to get into the offensive zone, but this will just end up stuck on the wall. Someone has it in there. Hepron will make a back pass. It's held in by Ronan. Centering pass is blocked by Skellett. Skellett gives it to Hepron. Hepron will make the pass over. And here's Baker. Baker from the outside. He'll cut to the middle. Nobody was there in the middle to receive the pass. And now an opportunity. Skellett shooting one and a save made by Castanelli. That was a good move by Jasper Skellett there to get into that position. And now Valley going to try to get an opportunity going the other direction. Centering pass, and it's stopped and held by Budash. Face-off taken and won. And that goes on, and it's stopped. So, another save there for Dylan Budash. That'll be shot on goal number 11 for Valley. With 1:15 left in the second period. Face-off to the left of Budash. It's won by Hawkins. And here comes Lysander out of the zone. Here comes Spino. Spino around one. Spino's got an opportunity. He's got Hunter with him. He'll let the shoot save made by Castanelli. And Dante Castanelli there, another big stop. And this will get cleared out of the zone with under a minute left. And it will become an icing against Valley with 46.5 left in the period. Face-off will come to the Lysander zone, or the Valley zone. Off the icing, it'll be to the right of Dante Castanelli. Rocco Spino on the draw. It's one off to the side. Valley able to get the advantage on the face-off, and they will clear this out, almost out of the zone. Here's Spino battling for this behind the net. Spino still battling for it, and it's picked up by Valley. And they will make the move to the middle, and here come the Eagles. It's Dominic Armbrush. Armbrush through once, a 3-on-1. Armbrush makes a great move, and Budash comes out to poke it away, and Valley will take it right back the other direction. Here's Rocco Spino. Spino fanned on the centering pass, and it's picked up by Lysander on the wall. It's held in. It's somewhere in there. And that's how the period's going to end. So second period will come to a close. Lysander a 1-0 lead. And 28 shots on goal. Valley with 12 shots on goal. We will be back in a moment. All right, time for the third period of play. Valley looking for their first goal. This one, Lysander only with one on the day so far. Both goalies have played an extremely solid game. Hepron blocks this, and those kids will get dumped back in. There's Marafa battling it for Valley. Took a weird bounce out to the middle, and we're going to get a penalty. It'll be on... It'll be on Cristiano Bona, so Bona will head to the box for the second time this game. And Valley will pick up their second power play, over one so far with 0 shots. Face-off taken, it goes right on net there. Well, it went slightly over to net. I think Budash might have gotten his head on that one. And this will get blocked. Hepron is going to run into a Valley player and get knocked over. Here comes Valley back to the offensive zone. Marafa from the outside got deflected on its way in. And now here's Marafa within the corner. Nobody on him. He mishandles it, and it's picked up by Skellett. Skellett will backhand this out. Intended for Hepron, but it'll just go down the ice. Icing was waved off. It might have gotten deflected. And here comes Valley trying to bring this up the middle. It's picked off by Valley with 18 seconds left in the penalty. Boyle in the battle for it. She'll backhand this to the middle. It's picked up by Finn Burns. Burns, a nice backhand pass. And this will get fired on that stop. And held by Budash. The audio system here at Three Rivers appears to be struggling. Face-off taken and won, and by the Lightning, but Valley will backhand this right back in. They're going to start an offensive possession. Valley looking for their first goal of this one, trying to tie this game up. They certainly are not out of it. The game has definitely been a lot closer than the shots on goal might suggest. And here comes Anderson in the offensive zone. Anderson has it poked away. Spino takes it, and Spino also has it poked away from him. There's a collision in the middle. And now here comes Valley, who will break into the offensive zone. Luckenbauer in the battle for it. Does it get centered? It's deflected away. And now turned around on that save made and held by Dylan Budash. Still no. Valley has been unable to find the back of the net in this game. They've definitely had chances, but Dylan Budash has played a solid game. 1-0 here in the third period. Face-off taken. Howard tried to bring it through a Valley player. That was nearly picked off. But Valley will take possession regardless, and they'll just fire this one right back in. Anderson with it. Anderson will make a nice long pass up, and it might have gone off a skate in there, so it's taken by Luckenbauer, who mishandled that. And now Valley's still with offensive possession. And that takes a really weird floating pass thing up to the middle, and here comes Jace Anderson. Anderson, the offensive zone, cuts to the middle, and he will have it poked away. Here's Griffin Hunt with it. Hunt will fire this around the wall. And picked up by Valley, who will clear this out of the zone. And here comes Valley actually bringing this to the offensive zone. Hawkins cuts to the middle. Hawkins shoots, and it got deflected on the way in. Here's Apt. We'll fire this around. Howard. As it's passed to the middle, Hawthorne picks it up. Hawthorne will fire this up. And here's Spino bringing it into the offensive zone. Rocco Spino from the outside. They'll try to bat it down. Baker. With it. Baker still with it. He'll shoot, and that will go over the net. Valley trying to get this out of the zone. They're not able to. Boyle able to hold this in. He's able to hold it in again. But this time it'll get cleared out. Right to Cristiano Vona. Vona into the offensive zone. From the outside. Vona will try to make a move, and that got poked away. And now Valley will try to walk back in the other direction. Boyle makes a move. Makes the pass up. And it's picked up by Heffron. Heffron will try to fire this in. This will get dumped in deep. Vona. Vona will bring this ahead. He'll make a move around. One. Vona still with it. He'll make the pass to the middle. Heffron from the outside. He'll shoot one, and that's sticked away by Castanelli. And the first time in a while Castanelli's faced a shot. Valley has dominated most of the play in the last few minutes. Here comes Valley right back out of the zone. It's Marafa. Marafa makes a cut around to the outside. Luckenbauer able to get to it. And that's barely knocked out of the zone, but we're going to get a penalty. It'll be a Luckenbauer to the box. Lysander bench doesn't like the call, but it's not going to change anything at this point. The ref's already made his decision, so. Face off in the Lysander zone. This will be their third power play of the game. Lysander's dominating most of the pace of play on these power plays so far. That's fired right in. Budash makes an easy grab and holds it with 7:08 left in this third period. Time starting to tick on Valley. Face-off taken. Heffron hits this around. This is cleared out of the zone. This will burn off a bunch of time because of the 1-minute penalty rule in tenure. This is passed up, and it will be picked up by Skellett. Skellett makes the pass over, and here is Coviello. Grace Coviello trying to cut to the middle. Marafa. He'll shoot one on net. Budash had it. He drops it, and he's able to fall on top of it. Karsten Heffron lined up against Hawkins. Face-off taken, and it goes back up to the point. Fired in. It was blocked by Skellett, but he had it taken away. Here is Marafa from the outside, looking back to the point. Moran comes back, gets fired in, and it gets blocked. And another try, save made by Budash. And now here's Moran from the point again. She'll shoot, save made by Budash. She'll jump on top of that one, and a very enthusiastic clearing out of the players in front of the goal by Christiana Bona after the whistle. 8 seconds left on this penalty. 3 seconds left on the penalty. It comes back to the point, gets fired and deflected. That's a horrible voice crack. Anyways, it'll go through and wide. Even strength now. Valley will pick it up. Here's Ronan. Ronan, it's in her feet somewhere. She pokes away from Hebron, but not before Hawthorne's able to get to the puck. Hawthorne carries this in the offensive zone. He will dump this around, and it's picked up by Griffin Hunt. Hunt will fire this around. And this will be passed to the middle. Now an opportunity trying to develop for Spino. He's unable to get to it. Spino looking back. It's up to the point. Vona will shoot, and it's hit wide. Now the centering pass by Howard got deflected. And now with 5:30 left, this game's starting to reach desperation time. As it get fired in, and the shot goes through and wide. Anderson and battle for it. It's back to the point. Vona's shot is a flutter that goes wide. Now behind the net, Howard looking for Hawthorne in front. It was blocked. Hawthorne's centering pass is blocked. And now here's Spino with it. Spino shooting, it gets blocked. Spino another one. Saved. No, he scores! And Rocco Spino will make it 2-0. With 5:03 left to play in the period. About 4 or 5 shots prior to that were blocked on their way in, but finally Spino able to put one by, and it is 2-0 Lysander with 5:07 left. We're finally able to start expanding the lead. Face-off taken. Karsten Heffron won the draw to the side, and now Lysander are going to start Art to try to get the quest to get one more. But here's Marafa. He's going to try to bring this in the offensive zone, but it's taken away, and here comes Baker. Baker's going to get a breakaway. Baker from the outside, save Castanelli. This comes back to the point. Luckenbauer fires this in. Now behind the net, it's Morin. A collision on the wall. It's picked up at the point by Skellett. Skellett finds Heffron. Heffron will give it back to the point. And the shot comes in. It's stopped by Casanelli. Save! Rebound! And it'll be knocked in after about 3 different swipes at it. And Valley Bench wants a high stick, but the high stick rule is shoulder level. That was not shoulder level, so forgot to press the home goal sequence button. It is now 3-0. Valley Bench wanted a high stick, but was not played over the shoulder. So this game is now Lysander finally starting to get the separation they've wanted. And here comes Spino from the outside looking to get some more. Centering pass to Hawthorne. That's a great pass, but the shot got blocked on the way in. And here is Ronan bringing this into the offensive zone for Valley. She'll dump this in. It's taken by the Lightning, who will skate around behind the net. That pass will make it to Howard, but it's picked up by Spino, and now a 3-on-2 developing for Lysander. Spino, a good pass over, and now it's going to become a mad dash to the net. From the outside, Hawthorne centers it intended for Howard, and it was deflected wide. Howard will get another try. She'll score this one, and it is 4-0 Lysander. And the floodgates finally starting to open. Greer Howard, her first shot was deflected away to the side, and the second one she's able to put away. It's 4-0 with 3:40 left in this game. Good team play by the Lightning to get that goal. Howard, after a couple attempts in front of the net at that time, was able to knock it home, and it is 4-0 Lightning. Heffron picks it up. He'll go from the outside. Heffron has it taken away, and it's barely he will squeak out of the zone. Heffron now, he's brought down, and we are going to get a penalty, so it'll be a slash, and this will become a Lysander power play. It will be Abe Goldberg headed to the box for a slash. So Lysander will get their second power play of the game. Heffron wins the draw. It comes back up to the point. Lookenbow tries to fire this in. And a shot in from Sklet got blocked. Sklet will take an attempt from the side. Here's Baker. Baker with it now. The referee will kind of get in there and fixing that. And Castanelli's all over that one. So shot number 35 is stopped. With 2:55 remaining in this game. Carson Heffron on the faceoff. And it's a good workout muscling Heffron there by Drew Hawkins on the faceoff for Bailey. Here is Jace Anderson. Anderson will walk up the ice, put it by Hawkins, and now this is given away. Here comes Bailey trying to bring it into the offensive zone. It's Ronan from the outside. Ronan in a 1v5 situation will end up just dumping this one deep in, and picked up by Carson Heffron. Heffron will look to the outside. Pass intended for Baker was a little bit behind him, but Baker able to control it, and he'll bring this up the ice. Heffron pokes us into the offensive zone. This is double played. Here comes Heffron. Heffron to the outside. Heffron will walk in, and he will be stopped. Save Eve again on the rebound. And a battle for it at the point. Anderson still with it. Or Dante Casanelli able to stop two, and that's played with a high stick on net, so faceoff will go all the way down the ice. Lysander nearing 40 shots on goal in the game. That last one does not count because it was a high stick, so it would have been illegal. Face-off taken and won by the Eagles. Valley will take this behind the net. Here's Cristiano Bona. Bona will make a turn move, and he will still try to take possession of it. Now Bona has it, and here comes Bona up the ice. Bona brings it into the... We'll bring it to the outside, and he will walk into the offensive zone. Here's Vona looking, has a pass, it's made, and a shot goes high. Great pass by Vona over to, I believe that was Hawthorne in front of the net. Hawthorne just put it high. This one will come out of the zone, and it'll be chipped in for an offside. We have a minute 18 left in the game. Lysander a 4-0 lead. Spino on the draw. He wins it, and it's run to the offensive zone. This will get chipped up the ice. And here comes Valley now with an opportunity. A shot there from Hawkins is patted aside by Budash. Now a minute left in this game. And Lysander is going to carry this in for a 3-on-1, barely able to stay inside. It's Hawthorne. Hawthorne will cut to the middle, and he's going to score it. He got pushed into the goaltender, and this game is now 5-0 Actually, I'm not sure if he got pushed or if he just slid in on his own, but regardless, it's in the net. This game is now 5-0. Cole Hawthorne, they're able to drive the net, and somehow that one's able to get in. Face-off taken and won by Heffron. Lysander now with 48 seconds left, trying to carry this back into the offensive zone for maybe one more drive. It's not really needed at this point. A really good third period for Lysander. We're finally able to put some goals in the net, which they struggled to do this whole game. And a centering pass to Heffron. Heffron will walk into the offensive zone. From the outside, Heffron will shoot it, and he'll miss the net wide. Now up to the point. This will get fired back in. It gets blocked. And now here's Luckenbaugh with 15 seconds left in this game. This comes out of the zone. Baker will chip it in offside. So with 6.6 left in the period, it'll roughly equate to 7 seconds on this clock. Play is whistled dead. Here's Luckenbaugh. Fires his top. Heffron with 3 seconds left. He's going to rip one. It gets blocked. He'll try one again, and that's stopped. And that will be the end of this game. Lysander takes it 5-0. Carson Heffron there tried for one more, but by the time it got on net, the clock had stopped. Our camera operator has decided to quit his job early. So final score, Lysander 5, Valley nothing. Final shots on goal, Lysander 38, Valley 19. Lysander are able to duplicate Valley's shots on goal. And great job in goal by both teams. And Dante Castanelli and Dylan Budash. Budash will get a shutout in this game. A 19-save shutout. With that, we will say goodbye to you from Three Rivers Athletic Complex, and we will see you next time we do a game. Thank you, and goodbye.